Every year, you never know what your hunting season's going to go like. You prepare for months, both emotionally and physically. And as season edges closer, I'm always hopeful for what's to come. 2024 season started off like a dream. Lifelong memories had already been made.
I just smoked an absolute monster.
What a way to start the season.
But only time would tell if I would continue to build on this crazy good start.
Well, we've had two little bucks run down the gauntlet here. Just perfect, just what we're hoping Crossover does this morning. But he was on camera this morning at 5 o'clock, just over the hill, which was a good 2 hours before shooting light, but still, at least we know he's back on the farm. He'll probably come on and off here the next week, but then soon as November hits, about another week or less than that, he should be on here really regular then. He likes to bed right there.
It was honestly pure coincidence heading to the stand on the morning of October 27th that we got a picture of Crossover. I couldn't believe it. It had been 3 months since we had had a picture of him, and it felt like our hot streak was going to continue. Having a whitetail of this caliber to go after is what drives me. The stage was set now, and I knew at this moment that that was the only deer I was going to let an arrow go on.
But Crossover's been in here the last 2 afternoons, so it's just a matter of time till daylight's in the morning, I think. And we did not see Crossover this morning. I didn't get any pictures of him anywhere, so if he is anywhere, I would imagine he would be somewhere this way. He could save me a lot of vacation days if I knew where he was at.
We had an easterly wind on the afternoon of November 6th. Unfortunately, I didn't have any afternoon sets for an east wind on this farm. And since this was the only buck that I was after, I decided to think outside the box a little bit. So my cousin and I grabbed the decoy and we went down into this big field that I knew he was jumping the fence and cutting across pretty frequently.
For real. I'm not kidding. He was aiming a long leg. He was aiming a long leg. Like it's not a shooter. Okay, man.
Bah. 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 Bah.
You don't care. I don't think you can see it. I don't know if he ever. It definitely wasn't Crossover. I would have known if it was Crossover. Did you see it that big? Crossover's a giant. When you see him, if you get to see him, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, now I know. Oh, here we go. It's Crossover. It is coming. He's about 100 yards over. Oh man, this is crazy. Yep. Oh, I see him. I still see him. That is the biggest heartbreak of my life right there. How far under him was that?
There. Just moved. He just clearly ran up the hill.
Oh, man. He stopped right behind all that stuff.
I am so sick, dude. I've never missed a deer that big in my life.
Happy birthday to me. It's November 7th. And I've been waiting for this day for a bit. Been excited to get in this stand. Typically I would be like even way more excited, but had an unfortunate outcome with an amazing hunt last night. About 300 or 400 yards that way over a decoy. Last night, the big one that I've been after, crossover, came into it. Everything was perfect. Ranged him at 32. He took about, 10 more steps and got a little bit behind this bush for me on the ground and shot. And then realized it was low and looked at my range and it said 7 yards and it had ranged a bush at 7 yards in front of me. Needless to say, I was pretty heartbroken. Probably the biggest heartbreaker of my hunting career, honestly. But he's still back in here. He actually went right up to the top of the ridge and started working a scrape in front of another stand, which is just right over the hill. Lord, give me one more shot. Hunter's with me today, so I'll bring him a little birthday luck. Set number 3,842 for crossover. Or at least it feels like it. He hadn't shown up for the past day, thinking he might be with a doe. He was actually over in this area a lot the other night, back and forth in these cedars, and some other bucks were in here. So we're thinking maybe he's locked down with a doe back in this draw somewhere. Maybe they'll work out this morning, I don't know. It's been a little over 24 hours, so potentially could be breaking away from her at any time. We just gotta be here when he does it. We're actually in the stand Hunter and I have both killed out of the last 2 years, so maybe this is where we need to kill him. We haven't hunted it yet this year, so it's always a good spot for bucks to take does when they're tending to them. Let's go, buddy. We need just the Lord to bring him to us.
Hunt after hunt after hunt went by, and it was starting to wear on me. But I just knew eventually our paths would cross again, and I was going to get that second opportunity. It truly felt like it was meant to be. Right up to that moment, until I got that picture from a neighbor, and I was told that crossover had been killed right down the road. Man, at this point, I didn't know what to do. I was so devastated. So much time and energy had been put in for this one deer in that one moment, and I would never get to wrap my hands around those antlers. But that is the reality sometimes you just have to accept when you choose to target one whitetail.
Midwest Land Group has changed the way land is sold and is the only brokerage to offer a 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you're looking to buy or sell property, don't before you talk to us.
This truly had to be my biggest disappointment in archery hunting in 30 years. At this point, I knew I needed to step back and take a break. After a couple weeks of prayer and some self-reflection, I dove back in and found another mature deer to go after.
That deer's gonna be a little giant, dude, if he can live a couple years. Maybe that's what we'll call little giant. Yeah, I was kind of thinking him or the other deer. There's a name of him, Prodigy or Legacy.
Make sure this is in focus. It's that time of the season.
Here, want to get a quick shot of this?
Yeah.
Tell me when.
You're good.
Good. That's perfect. I got a picture of a buck that we called Big Mac in here yesterday. I've been hunting hard for this buck we call Crossover, and when you know it, a guy down the road killed him about a half mile from where I was seeing him all the time, and just, I was pretty devastated, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, here we go again. I know I should be just happy to get out every time, but as any hunter that hunts a whole archery season in Missouri knows, at some point it starts to get to you. Man, it's just all the Lord's timing, and just hadn't been our time yet. Alright, this is set number 10,000 for this year, but it's our second time on this farm. The buck that we're after here is that buck we call Whitetail Jr., who relocated over here from about a mile east of here. And he was in here the other night just after shooting light. He walked through here about 5:30. I'm kind of excited possibly here in a couple days to go out another buck that we call the Grabby 8, who was super regular all season. We got some options if it doesn't work out here tonight. For some reason, I'm always thinking ahead because it just hasn't seemed to be working out.
To my disbelief, after a week of hunting this buck that we had nicknamed Big Mac, a buddy of mine called me and told me that he was laying dead out in front of his house and he had been hit by a car. I couldn't believe it. I quickly regrouped and started hunting another buck we called Whitetail Jr. And wouldn't you know it, 2 weeks after I started hunting this deer, he drops both his antlers in the middle of December. At this point, the days are flying off the calendar as fast as my target list bucks are. I had one more farm that had a couple 5-year-olds on it. Lucky for me, with the timing of the snow and a cold front, I knew right where these bucks were going to be. The Dreamer set.
It's a big old set of tracks. is it? January what?
10.
The 10th. My daughter's out here with me, Alexa. I'm rolling through cameraman, just waiting to find the right one for me. But there's still 2 bucks out here, Shrek, and the crappy 8, who was in here about an hour after dark last night. He's actually the one I'd really like to shoot. So, please, Lord, bring him to us tonight. Here we go, sis. You ready for this?
Let's go. Don't leave me hanging.
Don't leave me hanging, she says. Come on, man. Let's do this. Bucks coming in everywhere. We've got, I think, 5 bucks coming in, and we just had 4 doves. There he is. It's the crappy 8. I just need him to turn. No, don't do that. I want him to turn a little more. You on him? Oh gosh, that's a really dumb angle. Just turn broadside, baby, turn broadside. There we go. Very good. Very good. I can't shoot right now. That limb's on his vitals. Don't move. Gosh, dang it. Can you get him right there? Can you see him right there? He's right to the right of that tree. I could shoot him right there. You got him? Got him? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. There we go. Lord, this year has been a major test on my emotions. Without a doubt, my hardest year bow hunting in 37 years. I've never put more time in on one deer and then it didn't work, and then switched over to another deer and he gets hit by a car. Switch over to another deer and he sheds both his antlers. And this is the last one that I was wanting to shoot. Oh man, I'm shaking like a leaf now. This is what 4 months of anticipation looks like.
It worked out just how God intended.
Amen. Amen.
And that's my first time
Yeah.
filming anything.
Alexa's first time filming her dad. Returning the favor, right? Yes. Love tracking in the snow.
Crazy. It's funny, we called this buck the Crappy 8. We were texting actually the beginning of last year, and I was texting a few of my buddies, and I'm like, yeah, this one buck will be a 5-year-old next year, just kind of a crappy 8 point. And I was like, I don't know what we'll name him. And my buddy Eric's like, well, how about that? That sounds perfect, the Crappy 8. Very cool old buck. I'm very blessed to have that opportunity and to get to spend it with you. Come here, babe. As hunters, we study and we plan and we shoot and we fanatically pursue these deer throughout the season to the point where we kind of let it completely consume us. And we really shouldn't do that. There are truly so many more important things in life. Hopefully we all can come to a realization that everything is done by God's will and not our own. This hunting season definitely showed me the story of some bucks don't always have happy endings. It was a long road full of obstacles, but finally at the very end of the season, with only 5 days left, it all came together and I was able to kill the Crappy 8.